Are you also thinking about creating your New Year's resolution for 2023? Well, if you're anybody like me, you might also be thinking on the same lines, as in what I would like to do in my personal life, in my professional life. And many times what happens is that we make New Year's resolutions with a lot of excitement and zest and happiness. But as the days pass by, we just find ourselves not following them through. And to be honest, it's not only you and me. There's research by Economic Times that said that 16% of people, only 16% of people are able to follow through their New Year's resolution. So I had an idea. I thought, well, I'm going to make my New Year's resolution. So why don't you join me in doing that? Perhaps we can do it together. And every month I'm going to do like an accountability video. I'll explain that more on the other side of the video. If you want to watch this more, stay tuned. Hello everybody, this is Dr. Samreen. I'm a full-time academic in the UK, and I'm also making videos on productivity, doing smart work, helping international students in their pursuit of achieving their dreams in a foreign country, and sometimes I also provide you some glimpses of my academic life. Right. So before I gave you this intro, I was talking about creating New Year's resolution, and if you follow through my channel, you'll watch another video about why we are not really able to follow through our New Year's resolution, or perhaps any plan we make for ourselves. And so I had an idea that I'm going to make my plans for next year. Not next year, I mean 2023, this year. So why don't I include you as well? And let's do it together, because one thing which is extremely important when it comes to making New Year's resolution or perhaps plan is to have an accountability buddy. Somebody to keep an eye on your progress, somebody who knows what have you been doing, and perhaps if you have been able to achieve the goals you wanted to achieve, and what could be the challenges if you're not, and just help you through it. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be your diary if you write, or it could be me. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my plans, and you can also take your pen and paper, smart device, whatever you'll work on, and create your New Year's resolution. And then what I would do every month, 12 months this year, towards the end of the month, I would do like an accountability video. I would share with you how I have been able to achieve my goals, and then perhaps you can also match yours, as in how much progress you've been making. Does that sound good to you? Well, if it does, then let's go. Right, let's go then. Well, as I always tell you in my videos, that I'm a full-time academic in the UK. Now that means that I have a full-time job, and as part of my job, I do teaching, I do research, I work in projects, I go to conferences, I present my paper, and so on and so forth. And so that means that that's a full-time job I have, and sometimes it gets really hard to balance other things in it. And therefore, my New Year's resolution or plans are going to be in line with the time I have. So for you as well, don't overcommit yourself. Don't be over realistic. Don't think, oh, I can do all these things in next year. Let's try to be realistic, to see what are the things we can realistically achieve, so that we don't really feel let down by ourselves. So for me, the first thing is to balance my life. Now, I mean, when I say balance my life, I mean, I want to focus enough on my professional life, but I also want to focus enough on my personal life, which which sometimes I find it very hard to do. That's my first thing. And that, of course, includes spending time with my family, friends, focusing on my hobbies, the things I would like to do. So that's my number one. My number two is I want to increase reading. I want to read more. Now you may think, well, I'm an academic already, so how come I have that resolution? Well, yes, reading is part of my job in a way, but what I mean by reading, I want to read the books not only academic books, but other books as well, which are on my list to read for a while now, and I haven't been really able to read them through. Now, one thing for you as well to remember, and perhaps to know it, let's not overdo it. I don't want to tell myself that, oh, I want to read a book, I want to finish a book in every week. I know it's not going to happen for me. I know it's not possible because I don't have that much of time. So I'm telling myself that, okay, I would be finishing or perhaps completing a book in 1 month. So what I would do then, at the end of every month, I'll tell you also the summary of that book. And by the end of 2023, I'll be able to read 12 books. And that's where I would really be able to follow through my resolutions. And I also never think that your goals are too small, because I don't want to tell myself, oh, one book is not enough in 1 month. It's absolutely fine. If I can achieve it, that'll be more than enough and really good for me as well. Number 2 resolution for me is I really want to eat well. Now I know that might sound a bit I don't know what does it sound like, but when I say eat well, I mean that I want to eat more healthy food. I have been living abroad for a while now, and I don't cook a lot. I mean, I just eat out a lot. And recently I've realized that it's always good to go out with friends and eat or perhaps socialize over food, but I really want to focus more on eating healthy food. It's very important. I've realized, especially during COVID, that how it's important. So I really want to focus on eating well, and I will be updating you how that is going for me. And my 3rd resolution for myself is to be regular on YouTube. Now, well, this was one of the resolutions for last year, that I wanted to start my YouTube channel, which I was able to do in August, on my birthday on 1st of August. So I'm quite pleased about it. However, I haven't been really able to be regular on YouTube because of work commitments. I've been extremely busy, and so you may notice there was a kind of a slump in my YouTube channel in terms of the videos. I wasn't able to produce or to publish videos. So this year I really want to focus on publishing regular content. That's one of my other resolutions for 2023. Well, these were my New Year's resolutions. Do share what's yours, and let's do it together. Let's be each other's accountability buddies, and we can then update each other how it's going in the comment section. Don't forget to do that. Well, I hope after watching today's video, you're able to think about what would you like to achieve in 2023. Don't forget to share that in comments. Take very good care of yourself, and Happy New Year. I really hope and wish that 2023 brings a lot of happiness, peace of mind, and success your way. Take care until next video. Bye.